Gang, Paul Morrow for opsdesk.org here again. So the media is in full onslaught, telling us that Kamala Harris is not who she's been telling us she is for the last 4 years. Here's just a sample of her old statements regarding defunding.
Where do you stand on defund the police?
Look, right. So here's the thing. Defund the police. The issue behind it is that we need to reimagine how we are creating safety. For too long, the status quo thinking has been you get more safety by putting more cops on the street. Well, that's wrong. We need to take a look at these budgets and figure out whether it reflects the right priorities.
As you can see, she was a dyed-in-the-wool defunder, fully in support of quote-unquote overturning the system. And in fact, she supported LA Mayor Garcetti defunding the LAPD by $150 million, thereby cutting their headcount, undermining their ability to put in new recruit classes, and seriously getting in the way of their ability to enforce the law in that town. She also, of course, was and is in favor of sanctuary cities, and no matter what she says, she was the border czar, rivaled only by Alejandro Mayorkas as to who could drop the ball worse. But here's the thing that I think is really going to potentially hurt her and that the media can't gaslight us on. And that is going to be the unrest relative to Hamas and the Israeli question. If you remember, she said nothing about our campuses being overrun and some of the buildings being occupied at the time. And with Prime Minister Netanyahu just recently here in Washington, D.C., where the monuments got spray painted and numerous cops were assaulted, she gave a very half-hearted statement. This is her Achilles heel. Why? She can't come out strongly against these groups that are attacking cops and spray painting monuments because she needs the Islamic vote in Michigan. Now, that's not to equate all of the Islamic vote in Michigan to these radicals that are fighting and attacking the police, but that's what she fears. And so she's trying to thread that needle, and she won't go full bore against them, and that's why her statements are going to be half-hearted. Where is all of this going to culminate? The DNC. Those groups are planning to run wild at the DNC. I've worked this kind of thing. I worked the RNC back in the day here in New York. It's going to be chaos, folks. That is going to be a Waterloo for her if they don't get a handle on it. Let's see what happens. Paul Morrow for the Ops Desk.